Good morning, everybody. We're going to do a 30-minute Pilates workout today. We're going to use a little bit of equipment, just a soft Pilates ball and a long resistance band. So if you do have those at home, go ahead and grab one of each. If not, don't worry about it too much. You can use a towel instead of a ball. If you don't have a band, just go through the motions when I'm adding the band, and you'll still get a good workout. So we're going to start standing up, do a little posture check. Check your feet. Toes and heels should be in a line, hip width apart. Just roll your shoulders back, couple of big circles, and then roll the shoulders forward. Good. And breathe in, lift the arms up. As you breathe out, come up onto your toes. And just lower the heels down and up. Breathe in and up. That's two. Hold the last one up, just stay nice and tall, and then reach your arms out to the side as you slowly drop your heels down to the mat. Drop your chin to your chest, round your spine, and roll down over your legs. Now, as you hang there, I just want you to kind of shake your shoulders out a little bit. Just roll them again, forward and back. Good, and then just sway your torso side to side. Just swinging your arms left and right. Come back to the center, nod your head, and then shake the head side to side. Good, bend your knees, get your hands to the mat, and breathe out. Walk forward out into a plank. Lift the head, relax the shoulders down away from the ears, and we're going to come into a push-up. I want you to drop your chest, pull your elbows in tight to the sides of the ribcage, and breathe out. Press the mat away. We're going to keep it really slow like that. Down and hold. Pull the elbows in. Zip the core tight. Exhale, press the mat away. Two more. Inhale, down and hold. Wrap those elbows in tight. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Exhale, press the mat away. Last one. Inhale, down and hold. Exhale, lift it up. And then lift your hips all the way up. Press into your heels. Hold your downward dog stretch. Really pressing the mat away. Scooping your abdominals in. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend the knees, round the spine. Articulate back to standing. Just realigning. One vertebra stacking on top of the other. Shoulders on top of the ribs. Head on top of the shoulders. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, come up into your balance. Now, button your ribs towards your hips. Zip the core in tight. And we're going to twist. Turn your shoulders to the left. But keep the hips facing forward. Try to grow taller as you twist. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale again, hips stay facing the front. Turn to the right. Again, growing a little taller as you twist. Inhale, back to the center. Let's go one more time each way. You lose your balance, just lift back up again. Narrow waist. Inhale back. Just think little jewelry box. Exhale, ballerina. Twist to the right and center. And then reach your arms out to the side. Drop your heels, drop your chin. And around your spine, rolling down over your legs one more time. Take a big breath in, and this time as you exhale, I want you to bend your right knee. Keep your left leg straight, so we're stretching into the back of the left hamstring. Lift the chest slightly, bend the left knee, keep the right leg straight. One more time each way, slightly lifting the chest and then dropping down. And again, lifting and lower. And then bend both knees, hands to the mat, breathing out, walk forward into your plank. Good. Shoulders away from the ears, shoulders and hips all in the line. Zip the core tight. Lift your left leg up, reach it high to the ceiling, and then breathe out. Left knee touches that right elbow. You get the knee to connect to the elbow. That's what we're working towards. Keep your right leg straight, your supporting leg. Don't let that knee bend. Last one, lift and lower. Come back to your plank. Right leg goes up, stretching into the back of your left leg. Drop the right knee to the left elbow. 3 more times, lift and lower. Last 2, and down. 1 more, and hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your plank. I want you to lower your knees and sit back onto your heels. So stretch your arms, stretch out your lower back. Now come forward on your elbows. Face your fingers together. Lift your right knee, lift your left knee. So we're in a low plank. Drop your hips, lift your head. Good. Hold in that low plank. Try to zip the abdominals in, really round out your lower back. We're going to tap the right knee down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower the left knee down. Exhale, lift it back up. 4 more times. Right knee down. Exhale, lift. Keep the hips low. Left knee down and up. Last 2. Right knee and lift. Left knee and lift. Now point your toe on the right leg. Lift your right leg up. 4 little lifts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the right toe, point the left toe up and down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the left toe, round out your lower back. So both feet are on the mat. Now we're gonna drop the hips to the right, breathing out. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, drop the hips to the left. Up and over, drop them to the right. And a little hill with those hips, rolling over your toes. Stay there for 4 and 3. Last 2. Exhale on the dip. Inhale as you change. 1. Back to the center. Just hold. Squeeze the inner thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Lift your head. Drop your hips. And then lower your knees down to the mat. And sit back onto your heels. Good. Change position. Flip yourself onto your back. And reach your body up nice and long. Stretch from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. And then as you breathe out, lift the hands, lift the head, peel your spine up off the mat, and stretch forward. Breathe in, straighten up your back, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round the spine, point the toes, squeeze the legs together as you roll back down to the mat. Inhale, and then exhale, peel up again. Stretch forward. Articulate back into your straight back. And we're going to come down in 3 steps. I want you to come halfway down, hold. Lift the arms a little higher. So you can go a click lower and hold. Can you go a knee lower, hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly come the rest of the way down to the mat. Inhale. And then exhale. Hands, head, shoulders. Just roll yourself up again. Really reach for it. I want you to hold the backs of your ankles now. And really draw your chest down towards your knees. Drop your chin into your chest to get a stretch. Maybe through your upper back. So everybody feels it a little bit differently. And then drop your right ear to your right shoulder. A little bit of stretch of the left side of the neck. And then left ear to left shoulder. And then again, chin to your chest. And then sit up nice and straight. Lifting the chin up. Floating your hands up. We're going to breathe out. Come halfway back. Hold. Point your toes. Squeeze your legs together. And twist. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Twist right. Inhale, center. Twist left. And center, and right. So I don't want any movement through the pelvis. That's why we've got the legs zipped together. No movement through the feet. Breathe out. Let's go one more time each way. Really turn the shoulders without turning the hips. Last one. Back to the center again. We go down an inch, down an inch, down and hold there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way down. The big breath in. Good. Now just hug your knees into your chest and add a little rock side to side. Find your ball, wherever it may be, or the towel if you're using a towel instead of the ball, and place it between your ankles. Hands come behind your head. Knees are up in tabletop position. So knees above the hips, shins parallel to the floor. Inhale, and then as you exhale, I want you to peel your shoulders up, stretch the legs out, squeeze the ball tight, scoop the abdominals in, and then lower the legs down. Exhale, lift them up. Now, if you need to modify that, just bend the knees and go down and up. One more time. Lower and lift, and then drop the shoulders back as you draw the knees in. Take a deep breath. And then as you breathe out, head and shoulders come up again. Stretch the legs long, and then roll your right leg over left. Squeeze the ball. Get the legs as straight as you can. Twist towards your right leg. Lift your left shoulder. Lift your left elbow. Stay there for 4. If you want to challenge, so you can lower the legs a little bit. Last 2. And 1. Take the shoulders back, bend the knees, pull the feet in slightly. Other side, shoulders up, legs long, left leg rolls over the right. Squeeze that ball tight, get the knees locked out, straighten up the legs, lift the right shoulder, right elbow. Stay there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the shoulders back, draw the knees in. Let's go one more time each side. Shoulders up, straighten up the legs, right leg rolls over the left, twist to your right for 4, 3, elbows wide, 2, 1. Breathe in, shoulders down, knees bend. Last one, shoulders up, legs long, left leg rolls over the right, squeeze the ball. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Take the shoulders back, draw your knees into your chest, and take a deep breath in. Good. Now I want you to keep the ball in your hands and reach the arms behind you. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Take a deep breath. And then as you breathe out, we're going to come up into a bounce. We're going to lift the ball up to the ceiling, click the shoulders back, draw your knees into your chest, and then come straight back down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Knees to chest, ball up, and then try to lift your feet up to that ball, maybe even touching the ball if you can. Then breathe out as you roll back down to the mat. Inhale to hold. Exhale, lift. Let's see if we can come up with the legs straight. Tap the ball to your feet and then roll it back down. Inhale to hold. Exhale, curling back up. Again, either coming up the knees bent and then trying to extend or coming straight up with those legs long. Try to get the feet to the ball and then roll down. Last time, inhale. Exhale, lift up. So you tap that ball, then lift the ball a little higher. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chest up, and then take everything down to the mat. Good. Hug your knees into your chest and add a little rock side to side just to relax out your lower back. All right, let's pop the ball away. Take your hands behind your knees, chin to chest. Roll up to sitting. Hold your balance. Elbows a little wider. We're going to take the hands away and then lower the chest, lower the legs. Exhale, pull everything back together. Breathe in and out. Stay here for 8 and 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2. With the last one, I want you to hold the backs of the legs, roll the shoulders back, lift your chest, and stretch the legs long. Breathe in, bend the knees. Breathe out, stretch the legs, bend the knees. Last one, let's take the hands away, stretch the arms up, stretch the legs, lower the feet down, and reach forward. Try to reach towards your toes. Try to get around to those feet and pull your chest down. Okay, change position, flip yourself over to all fours and grab your band. We're going to fold the band over your fingers, folding it in half, and then lay it across your mat at a little bit of an angle with the open end in the middle of your mat. So we're going to pin that left knee on top of that loop. So pin the loop with your left knee and then open the end so your right foot goes in to the loop that we created. So extend your right leg. So your left knee holds the band and we're looped around the right foot. Hands are directly beneath your shoulders, shoulders down away from the ears, belly buttons up and away. So we lock that right knee out, no bend in that right knee, and then start lifting the leg up and down. Breathe out and in. And again, if you don't have a mat, just go through the same movements without the band. If you don't have a band. Now, if you can also intensify this by coming down onto your elbows. So if you don't have the band, maybe come down to the elbows to give you a little bit more lift. Stay there for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the leg up. Now bend the knees, sole the foot up to the ceiling, lift the ribs up and away. Pulse up. 8, 7, big lift, like you're stamping footprints on the ceiling. Don't let the knee drop much lower than your hip. Let's go one more set of 8, lifting 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg all the way back up. Lift your lower back. Tap the foot out and in. Up and over, up and back. Really lifting out, lifting back like you're drawing a big rainbow with that toe. Stay there for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold the last one. Toes off the edge of the mat. Point that toe, rotate the leg out, lead with the pinky toes. You lift the leg at a long diagonal. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift, squeeze, hold, and release. 6 more. Lift, hold. Try to keep the pelvis square, pelvis parallel to the floor, so maybe slightly dropping that right hip if you have started to tilt the pelvis. Left hip is over your left knee. So here, 2 more lifts, holding at the top for 1 little pause. Hold this last one up for 4, 3, so you can go a little higher, stretch a little longer, 2, and 1, and then drop your right knee down. Quick stretch, sitting back onto your heels, stretching your arms out in front of you. And then just drag your hands back, shake out any tension through the wrists, and slide your band across. So we're holding it with the right knee and looping it around your left foot, so changing sides. So again, we extend the left leg back. Hands are under the shoulders. Zip the core in tight, slide the shoulders down away from the ears. We press the mat away and we start lifting that left leg up and down. Foot is flexed, no bend in that left knee. Make sure you've got your ribs tight, pointing towards your hips. So we're kind of buttoning the ribs into the body so we're not arching into the lower back as the leg comes up. Aim for 5 more. 4, really squeeze that left glute at the top of the movement. Last 2. Hold the last one. Now bend the knees, sole the foot up to the ceiling, band should fly just inside the knee. Pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more set. 8, 7, make it big. 6, 5, don't let the knee drop much lower than the hip. 3, 2, and 1. Stretch the leg all the way back out. Zip the core up and away. Press the mat away. Tap out and in. Up and over, up and back. Drawing that little rainbow with the toe. Each time the toe touches the mat, it gets a little burst of energy. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. Stay there. 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the last one. Toes off the edge of the mat, at that corner of the mat. Point your toe, rotate the leg out. Lead with your pinky toes. You lift and hold the leg up. Just pause at the top. Inhale down. Exhale, lift up, hold. Inhale down, right hip over right knee. Left hip pointing to the mat. So don't twist the pelvis to get that leg up. Try to use that muscle. Lift up, squeeze at the top, and then release. Stay there for 4 and 3. Last 2. And we're going to hold the last one up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knee in, toes together, knees apart. Sit back onto your heels, slot the ribs between your knees, and stretch your arms out in front of you. Good. Okay, just drag your hands back, wrap your hands behind your back, lift your arms, lift your chest, get a nice stretch. And then reverse it, lace the fingers in front, round the shoulders, really scoop the abdominals in. And then lift the arms up over your head and lean to the left, and then to the right. Great, let's take the band away. And we're gonna come into our C curve. Let's pop the ball behind you and press your lower back into the ball. So I want you to scoop your abdominals in, button your ribs close to your hips, belly buttons in tight, shoulders away from the ears. Let's actually add the band as well. So we've got that band. I want you to fold it in 2. It might still be folded in 2 from the last set. And just hold it shoulder width apart. Now stretch that band, pull it as you lower that lower back into the ball. Inhale, lift up. So really draw the abdominals and tighten the abdominals, pressing the lower back into that ball, breathing out and in. Breathe out and in. Stay there for 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold the last one, breathe out, lift the arms overhead. Keep pressing into the ball. Inhale, lower the arms down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more, lift. And lower. Then I want you to hold it just 3/4 the way up. Press that lower back a little deeper into the ball. Pull your band a little stronger. And then take the hands back down over the knees. Now we're going to twist to the right, to the center, twist to the left, and center. Pausing the center each time, right and center. Turning the shoulders like you're rowing. Stay there. 6 and 5. No movement through the knees. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to speed it up. Go straight from right to left, right to left. Lower back pressing into the ball. Tighten the abdominals. Relaxing the shoulders. Stay there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come back to the center. Press the lower back deeper into the ball. Turn to the right. Little pulses down. 8, 7, 6. Little pull on the band as you're pressing lower back into the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the left. Last set. 8, 7. Band parallel to the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the hands back to the knees. Stretch out your back. Remove your ball. Feel free to take a quick sip of water if you need it before we kind of power through the last bit of the class. Good. So I want you rolling down onto your back and grab that band again. Place the band around your right foot and point that foot up to the ceiling. Foot is flexed like you can balance a teacup on the sole of your foot. Elbows stay glued down to the mat, shoulders away from your ears. Pressing your left heel as close into your hip, and we're going to lift the hips up and then lower them back down. Lift and lower. So that band helps you to keep the right leg straight. It also adds a little bit of resistance, so your left leg has to work harder to get the hips up. Stay there for 6 Exhale with the lift. Inhale as you lower. Try to resist gravity as you come down. Make the muscle work in both directions. Let's hold the next one up. Now breathe out, lower that leg down towards the floor. Breathe in, lift it back up to the ceiling. Exhale, or keep pressing into your left heel. Keep the hips high. Keep the hips parallel to the floors. I don't want the pelvis tilt. Just do little checks every now and then, just making sure the hips are level. It's as if they're sitting on a shelf. Stay there for 3. Exhale, inhale, 2, lift. Last one. I'm going to hold the leg up to the ceiling, lift the hips a little higher, and then small circles with that right leg for 4. 3, pivoting from the hip. 2, 1, reverse the circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips down. Slide your left foot into the loop. Drop your right foot down to the mat. Right heel close to your hip. Elbows down. Get that leg straight. Breathe out. Lift the hips up. Breathe in. Drop them back down. Lift and lower. Just look down the body. The right knee should be in line with that hip. Don't let it roll out towards the edge of your mat. Again, resist gravity as you lower the hips down to the mat. So try to slow that down as you drop to the mat. Stay there for 4, 3, last 2. Hold the next one up. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, lower the left leg. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Stay there for 6. Keep pressing into that right heel. Keep the hips high. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Last 4. Full range of motion. Down and up. Last 2. And 1. Up and hold. Now lower the hips down. Oh, we did our circle. Sorry. Get the hips back up. Little circles. 4 circles each way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go a little higher, reverse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then drop your hips down now. Both feet into your band. Cross your band. Reach your arms behind you and just lower the legs halfway down to the floor, not all the way. Exhale, lift them back to the ceiling. Lower them down to the floor. Lift them back up. 2 more times there. Down and lift. And with this last one, as you lower the legs, I want you to lift the head and roll yourself all the way up. Good. Adjust that band if you need to. We're going to hold it shorter, closer to your feet, coming into our upper body section of class. Sit up nice and tall and straight. Shoulders away from the ears. Pull your elbows back and forward. Think string out of the top of the head. Engage the core muscles. Lift the pelvic floor. Breathe out with each pull of the band. Breathe in as you resist. Letting those arms go forward, so don't let them snap back. Stay there for 4 and 3. Last 2. 1. Now we lean forward, just kind of fold over the legs, maybe slide a little more length through your band, because we're going to extend the arms right behind you and bend. Extend and bend. So this is a tricep exercise. Your elbows should be above and behind the line of your spine. And with each extension of the arms, I want you to squeeze that muscle at the back of your arm, that top of the arm. Stay there. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold the last one up. Stay there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take the band off of your feet. Spin yourself around if you need to. Just crossing your legs. And we're going to do a little more upper body. If you need to sit higher onto a cushion or something, go ahead and grab a cushion. The priority is that you can sit with a nice straight back. So if you find that sitting on your legs crossed really rounds out your spine, better to sit up a little higher. Think string out on the top of the head, shoulders away from the ears. Now we're going to pick up that band. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hold it fairly short. So elbows into the sides of the ribcage, knuckles rolled up to the ceiling. Open the shoulders out and then breathe out. Reach the arms out. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, reach out and center. Stay there for 6 and 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one up. Little pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more sets of 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last set. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull your elbows in. Open the arms out wide. Keep the elbows zipped to the rib cage. just opening and closing. Like open the collarbone, lift your chin, lengthen through the top of the head, feel the shoulder blades pulling together behind the back. It's not a big strengthening, it's more about mobility and working on good posture. Last 2 and 1. Hold it there. Now slide the band, trying not to drop it, through your hands. You got the full length of the band, depending on how long your band is. You want a little bit of tension there. And we're going to just do our small circles back. 2 sets of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More in this direction. 8, 7, 6. Try to grow taller, narrow the waist. 3, 2, and hold. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, think core, think length. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Exhale, lift straight up to the ears. Inhale out to a T. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Engage the core as you lift the arms up. As you breathe out, zip the core in a little tighter. Let's aim for 4. Keep your neck relaxed. Again, hold that tension through the abdominals, not in your neck. Last 2 and 1. Slowly, slowly let those arms come all the way down to the floor. Roll your shoulders back, just release that tension. Roll them forward, and then take your hands out in front of you. Lift your chest, zip the core in, lift your pelvic floor, then breathe out. Lift the arms up to the ears. Breathe in, resist gravity as you lower them back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Again, strong core, rib to hip connection, finding length through the top of the head. Lift the pelvic floor as you lift the arms. That will just help you get that deeper abdominal connection, which supports your lower back as we strengthen the muscles of your upper back. Stay there for 4. Use the breath. 3. Last 2. And hold the last one up. Relax the shoulders down, grow a little taller, and then lower your right hand down and up. Left arm down and up. One more time each side. Right arm and left arm. And then holding both arms up, we're just going to slowly lower both arms down to the mat. Just roll your shoulders back. Let's take your hand up over your head, touch your ear, touch your shoulders, stretch out that side of the neck. And then do the same on the other side. Touch the ear, touch the shoulder to stretch out the neck. Good. Take the band away. We're going to flip over onto your front. We're going to do a very short series lying on the front. So let's grab the ball. And place your hands on top of the ball. Your palms are on top of the ball. Arms stretch out in front of you. We're going to breathe out, lift the chest, roll the ball in, breathe in, roll the ball away as you lower the chest. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more there. Try to really exaggerate. See how high you can get the chest. And drop it back down. Last 1. Lift. And lower. Now move anything out of the way if your water bottle is near you, like mine. I want you to pick up your band and a ball and pass it behind you. Reach it down the backs of your legs and then pass it back in front. Pass the ball behind, reach it down the backs of the legs, pass it in front. One more time in this direction, reaching when both hands hold the ball behind you. Now reverse the direction. Pass from the left hand to the right, reach, and then pass it from the right to the left. Again, left to right, reach it down the backs of the legs. And pass it around. Last time, passing back, reach, hold, and then place the ball to the side. Arms at the corners of your mat, thumbs pointing up to the ceiling. I want you to lift your arms, lift the chest, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. 2 more, up and down. Last 1. And as those hands come down, I want you to turn the palms down and lift both arms and legs. Zip the core in tight. Lift the abdominals up away from them and do a quick flutter here for 8, 7. Stretching your body long, reaching through the fingers, reaching through the toes. To the 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let everything come down. Hands under your shoulders. Sit back onto your heels, toes together, knees apart. Strong exhale. Then come up to all fours. We're just going to slide your right arm through your body, just twisting the spine. Left arm goes up to the ceiling. Big inhale, expanding to the sides of the ribs. And then as you exhale, drop the left hand down. Right arm slides through the body, up to the ceiling. And then change, right hand down, left arm slides through. Get that lovely twist through the spine. Hips stay above the knees. Right arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, breathing into every direction in those ribs. And then you drop the right hand down. Take your left hand back through, fingertips up to the ceiling, and then both hands down to the mat. Tuck your toes under. First, I want you just to hover your knees up off the mat. Really scoop and hollow the abdominals, draw the belly button, and lift your pelvic floor, and then lift the knees all the way up. Press into your heels. Really arch the back. Lift the tailbone up to the ceiling. Pedal through your feet. Lift through your left heel. Press the right heel down, and then switch. And switch. Try to swing the hips a little bit as well. Just really getting into those hips. Stay there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels down. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hang over the legs. Wrap the hands around the backs of the ankles, the backs of the calves. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Let your hands hang down. Soften the knees. Scoop the abdominals in and roll yourself up like a rag doll. Just restacking one vertebra on top of the other. Shoulders and head come up last. Float the arms up. Perfect alignment, perfect posture. Find your balance. Zip the core in tight. Relax the shoulders. Big breath in and exhale. Just let it go. Swing everything out. Great, well done. Hopefully that sets you up well for your weekend. Enjoy the rest of it. We'll see you back next week. Thanks.